talking about that. But I love the beginning of the movement where, and I don't know if you know, but it started with, because there was going to be an abortion facility built in College Station, Texas. And, you know, a couple of the people met because they wanted to fight this, and they sat around this table and came up with, 40 days, great thing to do, praying for 40 days. It worked in the Bible, so they did their prayer and thing, and it just expanded from that. Just, 6 people sitting around a wooden table wondering what they could do to combat the evil that was growing in their, city, or was going to be built in their city. So they, did this, and they started praying, and now it's an international, thing. And they ended up building, they still did build the abortion facility there, but during this whole time of 40 Days for Life, it has closed, and it is now the International Center for the 40 Days for Life. So talk about a 360. It went from, being one thing to being exactly the opposite. So.
Well, I can't remember exactly how I got in touch with the 40 Days for Life people, but I'm glad I did. I think I may have gotten an email from Jay Walton, who's a local coordinator in Maryland for 40 Days for Life, now running for delegate here, and ended up meeting him at the Painters Mill Femi Center abortion facility, and spent several hours here and there last spring during Lent, during his crusade, where he spent hour upon hour down there, but he had a lot of help. And that's how I got involved, and then became involved again in this current 40-day campaign.
Hi, I'm Gina. I'm a parishioner at St. Joseph's, and I've been doing the 40 Days for Life for about 20-some years. I've been taking my children with me and my husband when they were, really young. I've recently found out that there was an abortion clinic up in Owings Mills about 1.5 years ago. So I was unaware of it, and our Respect Life group here at St. Joe's decided to join their 40 Days Life at FemiCare, which is in Owings Mills. And we started praying outside there with families and friends, and we found out that they will no longer be here since they leave in November 1st. So yay, and it's just wonderful to know that my prayers were part of the closing of a horrible abortion clinic of, killing babies. So I recommend that if you're called to it, please join us. Maybe we'll go back to Hillcrest and try to close them down.
All right.
Well, it's turned out to be tremendously effective pro-life, a tremendously effective pro-life organization here, with what is the imminent closure of that facility in Maryland. And I do have an opinion on that. For years and years, people like myself have been going to facilities like this on Saturday mornings, because that's prime time when a lot of young women will come in for, it's the rush hour for abortions, and many lives have been saved by that Saturday morning effort. But what we found out last spring was that by having people on the sidewalks during the business day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, this particular facility, and most of them are in kind of a strip mall or kind of a business center. So it's not only that facility, ironically there's a daycare center in front of it, it's terrible, but there's office buildings, there's professional people coming in and out. And in this case, they told that landlord, who also has his office in there, they just didn't need these people with picket signs and signs "Pray to End Abortion" in front of their office, their place of business. That turned out to be very effective. I think it's a strategy that the movement should go forward with in the future.